Hello, Acolytes, and welcome back to Geneforge. Don't exactly recall everything I went down last time, aside for going through the slums of Kazg, being the city of the serviles? I think that's what they're called. Yeah. Yes, serviles, who have decided to rebel against their Shaper masters, who are all absent, aside from me. His guard is thin and hungry, and his weapon is old and dotted with rust. He looks up at you with fear and loathing. Like most takers, he hates you. Shaper, he says, I told to let you be, but I watch. You do wrong, we all make you pay. He then returns to his watch. Toivo. This servile seems calm and intelligent, yet his eyes are full of calm contempt for you. He is afflicted with the madness of the takers. He is also very at home in this library. The Shaper comes, yes, I am learned Toivo of the takers. I speak with you of taker learning. What we have learned, what we want to learn. What great works I will do. You are looking after our Shaper knowledge? The Shapers enslave us. The Shapers are the enemy, and the wisdom of tactics is to know all you can of the enemy, so you can use their powers and defeat them. Each year we learn more of you and the secrets and tricks you use to keep us down. One day we use that knowledge. We think now, but we talk same. I talk different, but am wise. Why don't you just destroy them? Once we did. Takers devolved, stopped reading, learning, became like beasts. Now Norel is changing us. If we must survive Shapers, or if we must fight Shapers, knowledge will keep us alive. Why do the serviles here speak differently than serviles elsewhere? Maybe good to you, honest to us. Other serviles, they say they might want freedom. In head, they wake servants who imitate masters. We choose not to speak like you. Who is Shaper to say how servile talk or not talk? I have another question. What have you learned here? But you're not taker. You're not an ally. I help you not talk to Norel. Ally with us, and I will give you full access to the learning here. What do the takers believe? We believe, like the awakened, that we should be free. We know that you Shapers will never give freedom to us. We must take it, using every weapon we have. What is this great workmanship? Toivo is torn from to share. Do I share? You are Shaper, but you are strong. You travel. You can help. Yes, I want knowledge. Old knowledge. Records of the creation of the serviles. How we were made. What creatures we were made from. Humans, primates, felines, wolves. What? Sholai say they saw tablets. Describe original components of serviles. I want them. Where are these tablets? A Sholai saw them in the South Workshop. Schematics, descriptions, knowledge of serviles. Toivo gets more excited as he talks. Did not know they were valuable to us. Want them now. Bring them a reward. How do you know these tablets exist? Sholai saw them. Saw them when looking through records and Shaper gear for scavenging. Did not know they were valuable to us. Tell me more about these tablets. Serviles are most complicated of creations. One of oldest, too. Very likely, very rarely shaped, we breed instead, like proper creatures. Knowledge of how we were first made is mostly lost. Our origins are source strains. We want to know this. Why do you want to know this? We are not allowed heritage, not allowed our origins. Who are we? Where are we from? And how can others be more like us? And what will you do with this information? Do is taker business. Takers don't answer to Shapers. Bring tablets, I reward you well. That is all. Leave me excited. Hope yes. South Workshop. Must go. I must think. Go. Toivo walks away. Question. Alright. I guess let's go find Norel. Once, this was the administrative center of Susia Island. The Shapers ruled from here. It is still a majestic hall, despite the century of neglect. The room is ringed with tapestries bearing the symbol of the Shapers, which they're torn into face now, the takers keeping them as trophies. And I expect that here will be Norel. It's Riley the Roamer. And here is Norel. Norel. An old servile stands behind this long table. She has been alive for many years, all of them hard. When she sees you for the first time, she has to exert a great effort to keep herself under control. Parts of her wants to have you killed. She's sorely tempted to just call the guards and have it out now and there, or here and now. Yeah! Go takers! Or go shapers! We the best. Have it out for you. Have it out here and now, but she has other plans, so she controls her rage and hatred. After a few long moments, she gains enough control to speak. Shaper, you have come to us. I am Norel, leader of the Takers. Though I am the sworn enemy of your kind, I am strong enough to deal with you without rage. Come, and we may speak. I want to learn about the Takers. I'm glad. I will tell you our story if you choose to hear it. Alright, tell me your story. Serviles lived in Kazg for many years after you Shapers left. It was hard. You have many tunnels and warrens in the north. Rogues came out of them and savaged us, and the land slowly grew more sick. We didn't know why. Our plants were always sickly, and we were always hungry, and we died. But we were loyal. We thought you created us, so we owed you a debt. But as years passed, and we suffered more and more, we grew more angry. Then what happened? Then one of us stepped forward. His name was Lost. One day he went to the middle of the square, mad with hunger and anger, and he raised his fist. They began to shout, "The Shapers are wrong! They torment, they bad! We must take our free!" What happened to him? Oh, he was killed. We were loyal to your kind then. Guards struck him down, but idea was planted, and as the year passed, more and more came to repeat his words. We call ourselves Takers now, because we will take our freedom from you however we can. You lost all right to control us when you left us here. We turned away from your learning, your magic, for a time. You turned away from us for a time? Aye, now we get new allies. We see that we let ourselves become cruel, like Thads. We are starting to learn again. Read, study, use Shaper weapons against you. What do you want from me? I want you to ally with us. We have plans in motion, but we need a Shaper to help if you do, you fight for justice, for freedom, for creations you treated so badly. But there is more than that. If you help us, you will gain power. If you help us, we can make you strong, incredibly strong, stronger than your masters would ever let you be. Help us, and you can take some of the power hidden on this island. It's like, on one hand, I don't want to side with them. On the other hand, I am surrounded. I have a decent arsenal of stuff. And I got my lizards, my raptors, but yeah. If you think you should be free, I agree. I hope it will not be necessary to fight. I hope so too. I will avoid war if we get all we want. Not all Takers feel that way. If what we are planning works, bloodshed will not be necessary. Another question. Tell me more about the Takers. Okay, so I would like to ally myself with the Takers is a very specific option. Tell me more about the Takers. I will. We are Takers. Takers of free. We will be free of Shaper control. You will never command us again. You will take our freedom? You want to fight the Shapers? No, we want you to be just. If you give us freedom, we spare you for your crimes. We will take peace and leave revenge behind. If not, we must fight. We will die or be free. But does telling them to fuck off aggro the entire fucking city? You don't think you owe the Shapers anything? No, children grow up, then they are adults. We are free, we are adults now. We owe Shapers nothing, ever. The other serviles on Susia Islands don't agree? They are scared, they are weak and scared. They disgust us. They will worship you a little or a lot. We will only deal with you when we know we are safe. We can only be free with you when we have no fear. And what if the Shapers fight you? Then they will destroy us. We are not fools. How can we think else? They're many and powerful. We are weak. We would be killed. This island would be covered with fire. But Susia Island has secrets. We can be saved. How? We have allies now. We have ways to power. We will find a weapon. That is why I talked to you. Shapers are cruel and violent. You are young. Maybe your mind can be changed. And that is all. The things I want to ask. Why have you not attacked me? I've let you live and approach me because my allies want your help. She finds this hard to say. We want your help, and we want you to ally with us. We have much need. Okay. Maybe wait when I can field a big enough army of powerful beasts. Anyway. Oh good, and the chat overlay is working. Ally with us, we've much we need and much to offer. Try to find a boat. Where can I find one? If you're allied with the Takers, I might help you. What do you know about the outside humans? They're called the Sholai. When you are allied with the Takers, there's much I can tell you. Your land is dusty and your crops are sickly. Yes, after Shapers left, land grew sick. A bit, then it stopped getting worse. We could live, barely. A year ago, land started getting worse again. Takers can't hide in Kazg anymore. We need to act. What sort of things do Takers make? Study. Years ago, nothing. Turned away from all things, Shaper. Even reading. I'm ashamed. Now we know we must learn again. There's a way to wisdom, escape, power, safety. I have other questions. I want to talk to you about what's happening on the island. Oh yes, so much I can tell you. So many secrets to share, but only with Takers, with allies of Takers. More about the Takers, things I want to ask. That's cool now. I will never help the Takers. Then go. Shapers must help serviles. Must atone for us. If you will not give, we take. So go. Okay. Give you a chance? You must behave. And I want to open all their doors, but I'm pretty sure that would... I pulled the lever. Shackles. Gasp. Servile can barely keep himself upright. This is Hoten, yet he sees you. He stands to attention. He is hungry. He has been badly beaten. Shaper, at last. I am Hoten. I am an Obear. At last you have come. Why have you been imprisoned here? I was sent by Rydell. I'm supposed to... He's doubled over with a coughing fit. To watch what the Takers here are doing. I was found out. Now that I can give my information to you. You will help us against the evil Takers. What do you want me to know? Takers here, they deal with the outsider humans. They're called the Sholai. We must tell Rydell. We must warn him. Tell him? Tell him. Who's the leader of these humans? I think I just leveled up. All I know is his name. They're led by one named Trajkov. He was their leader when they came here from over the seas, and he leads them now. He lives in the tunnels to the north. What do the outsiders want? There's something called the Geneforge. Name drop! I don't know what it is or what it does. It is here. The Takers in the Sholai think it holds the key to everything. I tried to talk to the rebel Sholai. I could not reach them. Rebel Sholai? There are Sholai who aren't with Trajkov. They are hiding in a cave to the east, at the outskirts of Kazg. The Takers trapped them in a cave. Find them, reach them, talk to them. They know things, valuable things, I'm sure of it. Another question. You are very ill. How can I help you escape? Please, Shaper, do not. Soon the Takers will haul me out, and they will kill me. I will show them how a servile should die, and the true belief of the true will of the Shapers. If one servile must die for the will of your kind, that is a small price to pay. I will not eat, and I will not escape. I don't think there's nothing I can do to help him. considering that he is trapped in the middle of town. And also I feel like fighting my way out to save his life. So I will say, you are wise and noble in your way. We Shapers approve of your obedience. Thank you, Shaper. You are kind to comfort me in my time. You should escape. You can't. Too many takers. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yay! More levels. How to spend this? Your strong controls. Maybe some more leadership? More mechanics, more leadership. Or improve my other forms of shaping. No, I want essence actually. Then intellect, increase all spell effects by 5%. And more spell energy, but that's not a huge concern. More spell energy. Or I can get touch more intellect. More healing craft and magic shaping. See how that goes. Perfect control. Oh, do I have enough for a fourth? Strong control, still. Too complicated to be picked. Okay. We fight. It's a great time. Echo Blade. This is a servile you made at the gate. He wears a... Oh, okay, that's the guy that let me in when after I fought through the slums. He wears a thick steel breastplate, and an imposing sword hangs from his belt. The breastplate has been passed down for a century and bears the scars of dozens of battles. The servile wearing it is similarly worn. I'm Echo Blade, Shaper, warrior and taker. I have orders to talk to you. I will enlist your help. I will let you help the takers. Do you have to do a lot of fighting? What do you want me to do? East of here, band of outsider humans, Sholai. Leave Kazg to the east, cross bridge. If you say I allow it, guards there will let you pass. Travel the wet den caves to the east, kill Sholai you find there. Do this for me and I will pay you well. Be a token of the power the takers can offer you for your help. Okay. Can I pick up anything from this room? No. Talking, you don't get a response. Take your elite guard. Oh, there's a lectern. Information for me? Dream of the taker. We take free for us. For a moment. Moment before the Shapers burn us down. Moment before savage kills. That moment we are free. Then we are gone dust. We dream, not for us, but for the story. Serviles come after. Hear of us. Take free. Die. Take free. Die. Shapers cruel. Shapers burn. One day taker comes, smart and strong. Deep in woods or high in hills. Take free. Stay free. This is the dream. You can make it be. You must die. Die free. It's an art gallery filled with all sorts of abstract things. Abstract sculptures beloved by the Shapers. Serviles have not yet destroyed them. So yeah, I will behave. What? Desk. Nothing of value. Stuff that's not mine. Servile farmer. Kazg archives. Stay out or else. Oh. Guard runs up to you, up and drawn. Halt, you're not supposed to be here. Private tower. Alright, I'll head back right away. Do that or pay. This tower of Toivo, when no shaper allowed. Let's look at the library. Though Taker vandals have destroyed much of what the Shapers left here, they left this library alone. For some reason, they left these records intact, though they have made no extra effort to preserve them. You browse the records briefly. They have there are a mismatch of tomes, journals, and notes scavenged from all of Susia Island. Many are incomplete, most are damaged, and practically all of them are uninteresting. Though these works were neglected for a long time, you find signs that the Takers have recently begun to read them again. The Takers have spent years descending into near barbarism. Now they're struggling to gain knowledge. Book. Shaper records. Most books are useless. Learning is power. There's Toivo again. What's upstairs? This is an old Shaper workshop. No Takers have been up here in quite some time. You can see why. There's a glack up here. It was left behind when the island was abandoned. It's amazing it's still alive. It stands on a shaping platform, quivering weakly and seemingly dead to the world. I know it was left behind on the wall to the north. I'm guessing it was. Something to do with... fire and cold resistance, but... well, I have volume fire on my side. Beware, Beery is rogue. Dispose before departure. Yeah. Wait, why did I put that in my junk bag? I did not want to put that in my junk bag. Well, that's go there. Shaper equipment. Valuable to someone. Blast crystals. Yes, please. Leather can be sold. Lab lamp. Lab equipment. And what's in here? Inside the cabinet, you find an old, dusty scroll. Unrolling it carefully to keep it from crumbling, you read the faded words on the page. It's a proclamation issued from a century ago. By the declaration of Korata, Danet, and the Council of Shapers, Susia Island is hereby declared interim barred. All research is to be ended. All Shapers are to evacuate the island by 1 week from today. All work on the Geneforge is to cease immediately, and charging of it is to cease. All other research is to be held, and products, instruments, and notes are to be stored. The borrowing will be ceased or declared full at such time as the full Council of Shapers is able to question researchers of their choosing. The proclamation is signed Korata. You have no idea whether the borrowing of Susia Island was ever declared to be official and permanent. You'd never even heard of the island before you landed here. But no loot. I guess I did get some loot. I should probably heal up my boys. Let's see. Stuff and things to be looked at. Lectern! Anything valuable? Calling the Inutile. The Shaper will take... Well, the Shapers will take... or will call takers Inutile. That means we are without use, without value. The only use the servile can have to the Shapers is as a tool. A generator of wealth, a servant, or tinker. It is our dream that all serviles are Inutile. None of us provide for the Shapers. We have paid off our debt to our creators 1,000 times over. Of course, some Inutile harm other serviles, attack them, steal from them. These serviles must be punished, not because they're Inutile, but because they're thugs and criminals. The key distinction, they will be judged by the standards of their fellow serviles, not the standards of Shapers. More XP. I think everyone's looking, so... Nothing valuable in there. Boom. Mine. Another lecture. This thick book is full of Susia Island's records, rough maps, inventories, descriptions of main research facilities, and so on. It looks like the serviles have been flipping through it carefully, trying to understand its contents. All of the maps and most of the descriptions have been smeared by water and age. You do, however, find a good description of the main research facilities, which are to the north. There are 2 workshops to the northwest for making tools and power spirals. They're called the West and South Workshops. There's also a large mine for quarrying stone, minerals, and useful crystals. That's on the east edge of the island. The main research warren is huge, dug deep within the largest mountain on Susia Island and the northeast corner of the island. There are 2 entrances, one at the west and one at the south. Interesting. Several of the pages have been torn from this book. They may still be around. Shape tools. Yeah, leather has value. Like shaper equipment can sell. Could be wrong. Sure, I could do a wiki dive to find out what all I can take. What's in here? This is one of Kazg's merchants. This bazaar used to be host to a thriving trade. No longer. A merchant is thin, hungry, and desperate for more business. Ah, the Shaper. This is my humble shop. Takers buy and sell. Though the merchant is hungry for business, she isn't sure whether she should deal with you. It's business. Ah, Shaper. Well, trying times for us all. We do not trade with other serviles, but it is for greater good, I assure you. She's saying it. She doesn't look like she believes it. Why don't you trade with other towns? Or I'll make it clear. They are now enemies. Takers have new allies now. That is what I know. I do not talk of it. Not for me to question the great wisdom of Norrell. And to the trade end. About a year ago, she says nervously. I argued with other towns, true. Still traded. Now? No. Well, let's say no more. Should not Shaper. Another question. Let's trade! I'll take living tools, thank you. Fine cloak. One thing. Cool. Yeah, another one. This is one of Kazg's merchants. Ah, shit. Business. Same deal. Another question. Sell. And trade. I'll take a couple more living tools, thank you. Shaper records are pure XP. So I might as well trade. Nothing I want. Sell. Nothing you'll take. Trade. Nothing I want. So, nothing I'll take. It's already been a half hour. Trash pit. This crumbling building is full of compost and decomposing trash. Rats. be something useful hiding in here. Then again, there might not. Yeah, mushrooms. Your food stores are real low. Ooh, some speed spores. Some major healing spores, but I can't take them because someone's watching. Now I can take them because nobody's watching. Doop doo doo. Don't mind me. Let's see. This was a small hole where shapers could make creations. Of course, it has sat unused for many years. But there's something there. An essence pod. Oh, I got mines set up here. Well, that sucks. Inspect the records on these shelves. They're a list of servile workers and the jobs they do. Nothing useful. There goes my army. Oh, hey! Essence pull, thank you. Think this'll heal me? Yes. Excellent. These guys set up. 2 health, and then everything else. 3 crown. Control's still perfect. Yeah, but I don't, and it doesn't actually benefit at all. Because my minions don't trigger the mines. Alright, I got 3 of each. I trigger the mines. But, on the other hand, like there's a healing thing right there, so as long as I don't take all the damage at once. 20, 23. And just go back to heal. Or free. Who needs to do stuff smart when you can just face tank mines? 28. Ah. Damn. Autosave. 22 after. Yeah, go ahead. Absorb the heal up. Come back around. Go back to heal. As you can face take one of those at a time. 2 kills me. Glad I don't have to deal with item durability. Go back just to make sure that I don't absolutely explode, or that I'm not demolished by that last mine if I get too close to it by accident. I'm sure there was once a servant mine in this room, but it is gone now. The cabinet is mostly empty. You find dusty jars with cracked seals and useless dust inside. You do find a large ceramic jar sealed shut with a thick layer of wax. Hey! Nutritive goo. And another canister. This one. Terror. Terrifies all enemies in a circular target area, causing them to flee battle. Nice. Okay, now let's go reform the squad. Heal up. Refill essence. And rebuild. I just don't see a reason to use anything but the Cryoa and Fiora right now. Because these are good in melee and ranged. It's like, I guess roamers would be good too. Not the Pie Roamer, that one just explodes. Or no. You focused on melee, hardiness, frost orb. So we got perfect control. You guys focused on blasting as much as possible. Still perfect. And boom, 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 boom. Oh. Aha. Do not have enough essence. All the cryo I desire. Or at least not to make them as strong as I want. Unless I don't go for Cone of Ice, but I want that AoE. It's very useful. Not to mention it does slightly more damage than the Ice Breath. Yeah. Do you want hardiness, frost aura, which I think scales with magic. Swoop for getting in there. I don't know, maybe that'll be fine. Control remains perfect. Control is strong. I have 16 instants left. Flurry Pounce. Not quite enough. Maybe 6. Still have strong control at least. And that's all of my essence. So not the best. I could definitely use more control. And I can't buff, so this is definitely a... Say, leave me be, little grey Kexen. The efforts of preparing food for the serviles of Kazg has left the servile bent and tired. Still, she labors on, determined not to shirk her duties. When she sees you, she picks up a sharp knife. Hi, Kexen, this is my kitchen. No Shaper welcome here. Fine. I go. Now, you see what's in the back? A lot of stuff. Nothing that I think would interest me. She has captured my minions. Got them stuck in there. So, mine could be watching. No. Mine. Major healing pod as well. Thank you. Thank you for your stuff. This is a breeding hall. The serviles have been growing new mines. The fungal creatures are mating and slowly growing in the pits to the west. Since they don't become volatile until they have lived several months, they can be transported safely. This is yet another thing you've thought only the Shapers could do. The serviles here have taken valuable and powerful Shaper skill and made it their own. Mines are fresh, not safe. Watch out for mines. I don't think there's even anything there for me. Chiazzo. The servile's robes have many pockets. Tools and wires and Shaper equipment poke out everywhere. She looks too distracted by her work to have any opinions on politics, take her otherwise. I'm Chiazzo. What do you want? She hasn't actually looked at you. You weren't even aware she knows you're a Shaper. What's your jobs here? I'm a tinker. Some of us still pass down old servile tinker knowledge. It is useful, and I help work on growing useful creations, and I make land grow. Why is the land here so barren and dusty? I do not know. It come upon us over years, during when my grandfather was alive. Land north barren, the area crawls south. Not know what causes it. I have many plans, though, to make land more fertile. Working hard, then we can eat. We grow creations. We can't make them, can't use magic. Shapers breed us to not have magic, but we can breed living things to use. So I grow mines and spore boxes and other devices. Noril asks and I provide. She works hard to help Servile, so I help her. Can you grow every sort of creation? No, many battle types, like the Thads, are sterile. Living tools are too complex, or batons. Mines, though, we can make them. Use them to defend our lands from craven Serviles to the west. Do you have any devices you can sell me? I give no help to one who is not taker. I am loyal. Okay. What do tools have value? No. Living tools do, but I can't just take those. I'm going to leave that alone since she is watching. So what's this? Servile champion! Let's go. Paper. Okay. Bolts of cloth and bags of meal that are not mine. I think that's Kazg, pretty much. There's the outsider rebels to the east. A message for Rydell. Ask you to go to Pentil and tell Rydell what has happened. Servile origins. To the south. South workshop. Guarded Bridge, Kazg Plains, Servile Warren. So the Servile Warren, I think, would be the one place. Wait. Conch line of elemental dinosaurs. Gather. There we go. Back to Pentil and be like, hi! One of your guys is... where was this go? Over here? This will be the place. I met one of your spies in Kazg. His name is Houghton. Describe the meeting. This is sad news. He was a good servile, as loyal to your kind as any. Still, his joyous martyrdom shall not be in vain, especially since we have learned the information he gave so much to obtain. Thank you, Shaper. Whatever else your beliefs, you have done us a kind thing. There's an island. Yay, pile of XP. Still a while to go until the next one. Gather, gather. Guarded Bridge, Kazg Plains. What's to the east, I believe. Let's see, Servile Warren. You enter a large subterranean ruin, burrowed out of mountain bedrock. There's been fighting here recently. There's a lot of broken weapons and bloodstains on the floor. The Serviles of Kazg have been sending warriors into here, but they have met strong resistance. The faint markings of the wall make you think this was a creation hall or school for new Serviles. Educating Serviles was always a difficult job. They can maintain traces of independence, even in the best of circumstances. I would like information. Level 9, Guardian Armor. Cool. Schmick. Look. And pounce. Look. And pounce. Walk and pounce. Now I gotta go over here and blast it. Down. Other one has not noticed us, I don't think, but I might as well start getting into position to get firing lines. No armor. And done. There's a guy here, hiding place. Greater 9! You meet a small servile. His skin is fresh, has a fresh, waxy look, and he has a vacant expression. He actually looks like a new creation. He certainly doesn't have any of the presence of mind common serviles have on this island. He starts to speak to you slowly and carefully. Shaper, I have Shaper instruction. I am Greater 9. What is this place? This is a Servile Warren, where serviles made and taught by Control 3, but defended. I here to warn you, but not expect Shaper. Control 3 defends from what? Rogues. I hide from them. is this place for? Producing the new generations of strong, stable, useful serviles. And the occasional stray creation. Established low-power designs only. Point at the body. Who's that? A bad rogue servile from outside. Came in, killed by roamer. Then things quiet. I dragged to the entrance. And you were Greeter 9? Yes, 9th Greeter replaced by Control 3. It has brought me forth after Greeter 8 was eaten. And Control 3 shaped you? Not shaped, decanted. Shaper left serviles preserved. Or Shapers left Shapers. Control 3 used them, but I was the last. I have another question. Looks about you. Intelligence and comprehension failing to penetrate his features. Much more like the servile behavior you're used to. Say you have special instructions if Shaper comes. Control 3 defends, fills with creations to protect place from rogues, but Control 3 has become weak and creations attack all. Beware. Can anything be done to restore Control 3? It says it is hungry. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe give it food? Maybe. Control 3 wants mind food, but we have none here. Used long ago. Must be found elsewhere. I can't go hunt. Must stay here. What do you think about what's going on inside out this hall? What is outside? You briefly explained the concept. Servile looks scared. I have never been outside. He is a good boy. When a servile completed its growth and training, a Shaper took it away. The servile was signed out in this book. The task the servile was trained in is listed, along with the date and name. The last entries are from hundreds of years ago. Javelin. A limb. Lamp. Seriously? Smack. Walk over and bounce. Walk over and bounce. Walk over and bounce. Over and yay! It's probably more coming. Blankets. There's anything else of value in here? No. Of potential value. Copper discs, yes please. Shielding pod, a fine cloak. I already have a coated cloak. I'm better. Discipline chambers are off in that direction. Roamers. Oh, did I forget to loot a body? I did. Bad me. What's happening in the discipline chambers? This is where rebellious serviles were brought to have their behaviors modified. You've never seen a place like this before. Most Shapers tend to avoid them, since they can be very unpleasant. The things done here were cruel, but rogue creations can do a lot of harm, especially intelligent creations. Of course, it hasn't been used in many years. Looks like we've got turrets, suppression, and venom. That's going to be a lot of fun. But hey, that's why I have this huge pile of minions. Do my bidding. And shield me from my bad decisions. Yeah, no resistances. External is a record of all the serviles who required discipline, the punishments given, and the results. The vast majority of servile problems settled with isolation. A few serviles needed corporal discipline, and every month or two, a servile required reabsorption. Click. If I can tell there's going to be anything valuable in here, but what can you do? Oh, hey. Thorns. I do like thorns. Tend to be worth a fair amount. Well, maybe not a fair amount, but some. Click. Long dead servile with stole robe, shoes, and a terror wand. Huh? I can sell that off. Some husks. A cabinet with nothing. Bucket, whips, chains. Nothing of interest. Now, I think I might actually absorb Sphera so I can have some essence to heal up my frontliners. And then get moving once again. Seven and... Oops. Go for a little... Bounce. Walk over a little and bounce. Start moving in. Of course you had to go for me. And done. Nothing of interest in here. Not really. Let's top off. Last guy. There's a nest. Loading tool, thread, bones, nest. Still had enough points to do things. Cool. Swoop. And off combat. Back to the nest. Sandals, some bricks, venom thorns. I should be checking the ground as well. Just blankets. Did I already get this one? No. Scales. Shield. Another nest. Some shiny coins. More roamers down there. Game auto-saved. Dagger. Nothing valuable on the ground. Waiting for the roamer to roam to me. In the meantime, I'm full because I'm pretty sure that'll sell. Anything else? Bronze sword. This was a servile hospital. 6 serviles and valuable creations were carefully cared for by shapers, both for humane reasons and because creations can be hard to replace. Pregnant servile females probably also gave birth here. Okay. Why did you choose to walk over there? Okay, good. Here. Whackety smackety. You walk just too far because your mouse went a little bit too far. Okay, those 2 roamers dealt with. I think we're good. This journal was a record of all the serviles who were brought here for medical assistance. Most of the entries describe simple diseases and pregnancies, although there are a few accidental injuries scattered here and there. The last few pages have been torn out. Surgery on serviles and other creations was performed on this marble slab. Powder, bowl, little pots, ropes, and some limbs. And we pick a lock to get to the door, to get more Shaper records. Pick another lock to open another door. Lamp, Shaper records, which should not go there. You can only remove junk in the city. Okay. Anyway. Yay, records. There. Maybe... There's a lot of stuff potentially in here. Essence pod, curing spores, a curing pod, and scissors. Major healing pod, hourglass, life pot, healing pod, healing spores, and fancy bolts. Fancy indeed. It's a hospital. Oh, some roamers going back and forth. Huh. Okay, you know what? Spores. And you. And finish it. And done. Guess I have a lot of essence pods. I guess I can use one. Top off my guys. Don't know why it keeps placing me so far forward. No matter what I do. Even though I'm at the back. I should be at the back. Okay, armor, thorns. No, I saw one wander. No. Trash. Weapons. Let's come from the south. There's some stuff over here. Wine. Man, nutrition in here is mad. Turn normal. Pop this open, see if there's anything valuable. No. Another dagger. Nothing in there. I'm just gonna absorb that. Some essence to keep the rest of them alive. Nest. Ooh, some spray crystals, statue, teapot. Some of that might be useful. Let's move up and put the Lord Blessing. So you walk up here and get it. Blast and go back. Oh. Let's see, these large chambers were used as recreation halls for young serviles. Serviles can be playful creatures, enjoying games, sports, and swimming. Shapers always give serviles leisure time. Not doing so can make them upset. An upset creation in time becomes a rogue creation. Oh? Okay, if you can be like that. And then some healing there. You swoop in attack. Swoop in front. Swoop over there. You wander up, go to the AoE, take out 2, 3. And that's me. Some dice. Oh, and there's charts this time. So there's a venom turret. There's probably another one there. I have a war blessing. Swoop in. Just some real damage. Go there. Is that enough? No. Seven, can I take a shot? No. Bleh. And, crap. Cure there. Heal you up since you're getting pretty low. Oh, there's another one. Gremlins, flying spores. More thorns for the pile. Nothing. Another nest. Ooh, iron breastplate. Basically just... Yeah, put that in the junk bag. You can grab the board game too, just in case. Well, good news is it's a servile warren. You must be close to a shaping hall. This is an antechamber where shapers leave their dirty robes, boots, books, and supplies. It is customary to do shaping with as few stray items around as possible, since magical energy can affect the process in strange ways. Chainmail vest, tranquil baton, tranquil thorns. Nothing of value on the floor. So that's probably locked. It's a large abandoned shaping hall. Here, skilled shapers could form, using nothing but care and essence, new roamers, vlish, and other creations. Many of the major skill and effort it takes, or because of the major skill and effort it takes to make them, serviles and orcs are usually bred, not shaped. These chambers are probably used to produce thads, artilla, and other martial sterile creatures. Chamber has several round, smooth stone platforms. Shapers use such surfaces to make creations. No particular reason, just keeps things more organized. It's easy to wash off failed efforts. Like that thing. Spectral Vlish. I think my control's high right now. Seven. Blessing. 7 pounce. No armor. But it does have some pretty decent HP. And then you can just kind of walk up. Okay. So that's how things are going to work. Some stuff there. Yay! More living tools. I love lockpicks. Nothing there. Already loaded that body, I think. Let's go talk to the mind. Although it's gonna be a protection up. You over there. You get over there? Not quite. 2 and this. Okay, that's. Then you go over there. Switch that off. Ugh. That could have done some real damage. Let's consolidate. Talk to the mind. You meet a servant mind. It's still alive, but extremely weak. Worse, it's surrounded by a thin shield of magical energy. Though the field was obviously placed here to protect it, it's preventing you from touching it or speaking to it. You can see it and it can see you, but that's the extent of the interaction. Try to bring down the enemy shield. Powered by something somewhere else. Trash. Tools. Play these things. This is an energy spiral, or there's an energy spiral in this alcove. Part stone, part organic material, partly charged solution. These devices can generate magical energy for many years without upkeep. They are a remarkable invention. If you decide to deactivate one, it's possible. However, when they get old, they can be unstable. If your skill is insufficient, the results may cause an explosion. That's one. Do I have to do all three? Yeah. Should go pick up the other stuff. Ow. Thank God I can heal myself. Hey, there's another thing here. Essence Shield, because the slowly absorb the next damage taken. Slowly fades away when not in battle. Each point of this increases the amount. Well, shit. Energy shield is down, so now we can talk to the guy. Hey, guy, what's up? Some nutrient fluid, but here's some nutrient fluid. You, Shaper, you are wise. Thank you. You carefully scoop the nutrient goo into the creature's mouth. It regains its strength. Thank you, Shaper. I am restored. Give me some time to restore my mental thoughts, and I will be here to help you. What is your purpose here? I am the master of the serviles of Kazg. Alas, they have gone completely rogue. I am sorry, Shaper. I've lost control of all of them. I also control the complex, though I also know little about it anymore. The years and the rogues have damaged it. For this too, I'm sorry. What can you control in this complex? I've lost my capabilities, I'm sorry. Suspected is lying. Give it a long stare, full of Shaper authority. Shudder. Sorry, I forgot. There's still one door I can control. Closes its eyes. It was locked. Now it is not. Let's see me. Control 3. It is alive and healthy. What is this place? This is a place where new serviles were bred and trained. They were made to serve the many tasks needed on Susia Island. It was difficult. Many of the tasks were complicated. Were serviles ever shaped here? There were attempts to shape new servile variants with new specialized capabilities. I was not allowed to know how that went. Shaping new serviles is very, very difficult. What sort of tasks did you teach? I taught serviles how to maintain, repair, care for records, all the typical servile tasks. I was also taught how to do specific jobs to research on the Geneforge. What is the Geneforge? I do not know. When the Shapers left, they told me to forget all specifics regarding the Geneforge. I only know that it was powerful and dangerous. And difficult to control. I think it still exists. Why was this island barred? I was ordered to forget everything about that. Can you control the creations here? I could. I made the music mechanisms left by the Shaper for me, yet I have been awake for so long that they have grown completely rogue. Now that I am restored, I will use my energy to make deadly creations and develop rogues everywhere, of all varieties. I'm done with you for now. Yay! This place should hopefully be a touch safer. I hope there's nothing too dangerous in here. Hey, another canister! What's this? Endurance increases the amount of health you gain per point. More health is very important. Most deaths cause... Nice! Too complicated to be picked. I should probably heal myself up. Try to keep my remaining forces together as best I can. Start clearing out the rest of the facility. Make them respect my authority. I have hammer, thread, pincers, lamp. Use item. So that's what that does. Now I know. Rumor down. Nothing in there. Move and switch. Armband, silver ring. Noises. Listen, 16. Really is a young servile received instructions of their task in this hall. They were taught one job, which they would carry out for the rest of their lifetimes. But nowadays, all guns. Yep, same deal. Sheets of paper. Nothing of particular worth there. I think that's basically it. Aside for seeing if I can figure out how to get that door open. Something about unlocking a door that was unlocked. Or that was locked. Did you actually do it? Decorations here. That's it for now. Locked. You don't have the key, and the lock is too complicated to pick. Okay. I suspect that has something to do with the quest I got in Kazg. Oh, I didn't loot that servile. So let's go do that. Combat first. Hey, stuff that I can sell. Okay, let's go back to... And as the servile warren is officially cleared. Until drop off Shaper records. Sell some stuff at the market. I guess I can drop some stuff off at the market real quick. You. Yeah, coin. That's not... Hello, learns Dana. More records for you. And more XP for me. Well, looks like it takes Shaper records out of the junk bag. Or maybe I just sold the Shaper records. Oh, right, I need to rebuild the squad. So let's go do that. I think I might just go for pure cryo at this point. Keep up their level of touch. Trust perfect. Enough for one more, I believe. I have myself a lovely pile of cryo. I don't actually need to go there. Oh. Kazg Plains, then. Are all the guards still gonna be hostile here? Nope, doesn't look like. They are tolerating my presence, in the hope that I do not destroy them. I will clear this place out later. Great prejudice. Oh, there's a guy here. No interest in small talk then. Tribal Woods. Minions level 10. I am level 10. I still have perfect control of all my stuff. Here, two roads diverge in a wood. The road to the north is still mostly intact, but the path into that direction is very calm and quiet. The road to the south, on the other hand, has been torn by clawed feet. From that direction, you hear howling and snarling in the distance. Well, let's do it. Level 2 Pyromer, level 6 Rogue Clawbug. Nothing too tough compared to what I got. Let's just shield up and get pouncing. Also need to keep in mind that Pyromer is going to explode with great prejudice. Still need to do stuff. Escape, I guess. Walk a bit closer. Boom. Minor damage. And keep moving. Nice. 7 more claw bugs. More pyromers. Smack. Dry dirt ahead is turned up and scorched. You can see snarling wild creatures lurking in the shadows. You are close to a nest of dangerous rogues. Boy, howdy, am I going to do some real damage to them. The pyromers. You say dangerous rogues, and yet I'm doing a pretty good job of clearing them out. You get rearranged and keep moving. Dead servile down here. Take his stuff. Nothing down there. Some limbs. Some stones. Oh, spawners galore. Let's see, curing spores. Speed spores. Wasted. Yeah, let's go. You know what would be really funny? This is instrumental and stun. Spawners with their own spawns. Ow. That one, no, of course not. This is some real bullshit. So it's cure. Earth fireball. Push that off. Anyway, let's have you move in over there. Oh, there's a fourth one. Oh, nice. Okay, let's have you move in over there. You just get a pounce on that claw bug. Okay, you need to heal yourself. Start getting into... Well, I'm not going to say no to the critical. Curing spores. 7. Oh, I should be taking shots at the Pyromer if I can. Oh, you're about to die. So you just go ahead and get in there. And start using that, getting that frost aura. spawners dealt with. With the final satisfying blow, you kill the last of the spawners. This region will soon be free of rogues. And a lot of my own are gonna die. Oh well. Now then. Chisel. Crystals. Crystals, thorn baton. Crystal sword. Man. Pop. Essence pod, if I can. Just to get everyone topped off. And we get back to it. Oh. Are they? No, these aren't essence pools. Or at least they aren't working as them. I only have 60 innocents to work with. Basically, they probably should be working as essence pools, but they aren't. More rogues along the way. I got essence to spare. Let's get a red blessing down. This isn't good. Protection. That guy's gonna boom. That's gonna hurt. Yeah. Oh sure, just poison the guy. Hey, thorn bush. Couple of graves. More thorn bushes. Let's see. Do I have haste? I feel like I should have haste. Daze, Searer, Wreck, Terror, War Blessing, Essence, Shield, Heal, Speed. Blessing, magic skill must be 2 to use this. Okay. Something to keep in mind. No. Some pie runners. The drop on them. I think I got the drop on them. That could have been dangerous. Some more stuff around here. Clawbugs have good armor, but no elemental resistances, so it's better to hit them at a distance. Crystal. Walk a little bit closer. And end combat. Oh, 10? Jesus. It's like half my stock. 13! Okay, fine. What's in here? Speed! Thank you. Speed, God, healing. Okay, fine. Let's use all the picks, see what's going on. May or may not actually be worth it. Oh, now I don't have enough living tools. I need 10. But he has 13 of 17. Alright, let's check the other path. Kill! Me? Servile Sentinel. A servile walks boldly up to you. The specimen is a savage creature wrapped in tattered robes. Its face is covered with tattoo and scars. Its eyes betray no knowledge of who or what you are. When the feral creature begins to speak, its speech is halting and incoherent. You! Back! Go no or kill! You notice the sword is bloody and the skull of a roamer adorns a nearby post. This has been hunting rogues. Rogue? Fight rogue? Yes, rogue bad. We hate rogue. I kill rogues. Rogue dead. Its eyes go wide. You kill rogue? You good. You help. You friend. Good, good. Welcome. Yay. Up. The tribal servile looks at you with curiosity. They've never seen a Shaper. You doubt they've ever even heard of the Shapers. Any issues of who created them or why are completely foreign to them. It's a strange thought. Given enough time alone, they would build their own civilizations and their own philosophies, and you would have no place in them at all. At any rate, the creature can't speak well enough to converse with you in any meaningful way. You move on. You enter the servile tribe's humble village. They've carved themselves out little homes inside ubiquitous Shaper ruins. They're building a subsistence lifestyle out of fishing and failing to grow crops. We welcome, we welcome. Are you the leader? No. Same deal as everyone else. Stuff. Yeah, for a little village. Can't fault them for that. Oh, some Shaper records. Just sitting out in the back. Will not say no. And all the rubbish. Yeah. This guy looks different. What's your deal? Chief Garga. The tribal servile looks at you with curiosity. They've never even seen a Shaper. You doubt they've even heard of the Shapers. Any issues of who created... Okay. Now look, a shop. We welcome, servile merchant. Barbaric or not, the serviles on this island need to trade. This tribe has had a lot of luck scavenging. Sure, the merchant can barely speak a word of your tongue, but you don't need that to barter. Trade? Shaped boots. Better than my vet boots, but don't offer the same percentage resistance. Like another living tool, if you don't mind. Drake skin jerkin, huh? Weighs more, less valuable, more even protection, adds stun resistance. I don't think it's worth the money. Hey, do you want to buy stuff? You bought all you could. Tell me about village. Oh, talk trade. Yes, trade. You have a sneaking suspicion that there are only 4 words. And there's a fisherman. Same deal. There's all the other ferals. Oh, look! Canister of Create Roamer. So my roamers will be marginally more Powerful. Same deal as all the other ferals. Nothing on the ground for me to loot. Just seems to be a back way through their village. Cool. So where do we go from here? To the east? There is the icy tunnels. To the south, what was the thing? Outsider rebels. Find them in some caves across a bridge to the east. I mean, there's the guarded bridge to the north of Kazg. Kazg ruins. Did I already kill them? There's holding 2. Wherever this place is. That did not elucidate anything. Let's continue hunting. This time some warped Fiora. Yeah, no resistances. Let's have you guys hop in. So hop in. Dazed, and then only Shaper can heal. Yeah. Coin, crystals, spray crystal, and healing pod. What's this? To be through here. Limbs and stuff. Boar. Armor less resistant against cold, so that's good. Let's go with blood blessing up. Seriously? Get in there. Stuns are not a nice way to do things. But the Frost Aura is still effective. Oh, nice. The Ferris Rogue collapses to the ground. You notice that it has a metal tag on a collar around its neck. Its name was Boar. This rogue must have been trained by the serviles. A dedicated owner can make a rogue be under control for a while, but a rogue will always stay a rogue. A lot of bones down here are servile bones. They learned this lesson too late. That's why there's Fiora's getting a shield. Not as good. Fire resistance and magic damage. So I can keep it on hand. So bar, major healing pod, some javelins. No idea what happened there, but okay. 10 essence. Top off my creations. Keep this train going a little longer. Iron Clawbug, huh? Armor, so I want to use elemental attacks on you. Although that doesn't seem to have mattered. Oh, there's more Fiora. Hey. Same deal. Attack. Small. Oh, I even have a Volish to their name. Fire Cold Charged Volish. So, yeah. Nice. That's some nice poison. And done. More limbs and bones. Well, whatever that was all about. Just a stray trained rogue. Holding 2. The obelisk at the entrance of this tunnel says Holding 2. It's probably meant to be a holding facility. The creations transported around Susia Island could be safely secured here. This complex, however, was clearly under construction. These unfinished tunnels would have been adequate to store supplies, but it was in no way ready to contain any powerful rogues. No doubt it would look much different now if Susia Island hadn't been abandoned. And north entrance. Mallets, all kinds of tools. See a crystal mine surrounded by a ring of smaller, puffier, exploding mines. Usually in this configuration, the crystal senses an invading shaper and triggers little submines. You look for wisps of glowing energy coming out of the crystal. If you can see them, this usually means the device is simple enough for you to disarm. It is if, of course, you can get to it quickly enough. Shit. Just go boom. 4 essence. I have enough to heal up my guys. Probably... Oh. Of course there is a disarming switch. I don't have enough mechanics to get it to work. Just got tools. Let's retreat and regroup. Yes, I am ready to leave all the way back to Penzo. Turn in a few more records. Find, learned whatever her name was, Dana. Yay. And then rebuild the army. And improve them a touch. Wait, Orphan didn't have hardiness? There we go. Troy's still perfect. Troy remains perfect. And I have some essence left over while having a nice party of 4. Pretty. Building 2. Actually, I wonder about the Kazg ruins. Exit. Yeah. There doesn't seem to be anywhere else to go. Wait. Kazg itself has an east exit I did not look at. Although it's interesting that they call it Kazg, that they kept the name of the city. Ah, Eastern Kazg. There we go. This is where I was supposed to go. With the caves with the outsiders. The outsider Sholai. Eastern Kazg. The building ahead was once a temple. Maybe it still is. 2 servile guards at the door watch as you approach. They hold out their blades, blocking the entrance until the tips touch. One says, "Stay back, Shaper. This is the shrine. This is shrine of defiance. No Shaper can enter. Shapers die here. Back, or we unleash our powers upon you." Okay. Just some fruits. Fools. Some orcs. Huh, it even has scarecrows over here. Road. Gra. Says Snag. An armed servile runs up to you. He's clearly deranged. "You, Shaper, I challenge you. You cause us too much pain. You die. You will all die." Like, perhaps we can work this out. Maybe he can help you. Okay. Bye. Oh, you're tough. 14. Pretty resistant, all things told. Let's go for days. Try and hold it down. Okay. Don't really appreciate taking all that damage. Things will be as they will be. Ah, this was once a mixing hall. Some Shaper experiments and techniques required noxious and acidic chemicals. They were prepared in thick-walled buildings like this one. They are placed outside the city so that few are hurt by the inevitable accidents. There's fresh, bitter smell in the air. Serviles have been trying to make something here. Pots? Alchemy? It didn't go well. Sealed shut? Yep. Probably controlled by something. Let's touch this. Flip the first switch. One of the sealed vents swings open. Something slithers out. And walk away. Jesus. Paid it off. Oh, I should probably be using... That's the thing. Second switch. Humming sound coming from the east. Third switch. Humming sound to the east. 4. Sealed vent opens up. And out. Asshole. No armor. A clock. Get away! Heal! And now we continue. 5. And the last bit opens. Another battle alpha. Blast crystal. Everything's topped off. And 6. Coming sound to the west. Get that open. Papers. Might be worth something. Bellows. Trash. Shaper records. Healing pod. Curing pod. And last of my living tools for Battle Shaper 1. Fancy. And refunded my tools. I will not complain about that. And something over here. Roll. Robe. Anything to loot? Not really. Certain alchemical processes once drew power from here. Heal! Yes. This was an interesting old experiment, still going a century after it was abandoned by the Shapers. Glowing crystals like plants. Neat. Heal. Energy essence. Shaper records. That was fun. I'm down a cryo, but I think that's fine. I think I can create another one. Yes, I can. And I can go back to get a improvement on my refill some essence. Sign! East Gate, stay back. If Servile Guard blocks your path when she's standing toe-to-toe with you, she's Shaper. I'm Veil Blade. You're not allowed here. You may not pass. Echo Blade has commanded that I be allowed to pass. She thinks. Then she runs a runner to Kazg. You wait uncomfortably for about an hour, staring at each other. Then the runner returns and says that you speak the truth. You do not lie. Now word sent to us. You may pass this safe way. So, mixing hall. Bunch of stuff they probably don't want me to take. And will probably see me take. Let's explore the rest of the map. Junk around. I'll take more silver bars, thank you. Bunch of plinths. A trade! You are interesting. Another trader. Kurit's workshop. You meet a servile tinker. His robes have been stained with the juices of living tools and other shaper devices. Serviles normally make some effort to bathe regularly. Isolated living has caused this one to give up the habit. Fortunately, he is far less shaper than the other takers. Greetings, shaper, he stares at you. Sorry, I've never seen a shaper. Looking at details. I am Tinker Kurit. Welcome to my shop. Why are you so friendly? I'm a taker. I agree with them. Mostly. Not totally. Shapers are our enemy, but I believe that if we deal with them bravely and fairly, it will not be necessary to go to war with you. I'm more hopeful than Norrell. You sound like an awakened. Please, don't say that. You will get me killed. Did Norrell accept your disagreement? She does not want to, but she needs supplies and weapons, so she needs me. Why do you live out here, then? Some takers think I am weak. They would kill me if they can, just for that small difference. Aye, takers are very serious people. Tell me about this area? East Kazg is in ruin. There is a ruin, as you saw. It is not important to Norrell as woods or cropland. There are 3 halls besides where you are standing. This is the there's the Shrine of Defiance, the Mixing Hall, and the Gates. Mixing Hall, it is south. Shapers used it to mix noxious goo. It is very solid for that purpose. Some serviles tried to use it a few months ago. They made errors. It is east of the gate. Do not try to pass until you have permission from Norrell or Echo Blade. They aren't letting anyone go by. I don't know why. Tell me about the Cult of Defiance. Their temple is to the west. They are extreme in their views. They hate Shapers. They are determined to gain magic powers. The powers Shapers forbade them to develop. I hear that they have success. They are strange and hated. Takers hate them? Aye, even Norrell and the Takers hate them. They want to interfere with Norrell's plans, whatever they say. They stay holed up in their temple now, waiting to be killed by someone. Serviles who can use magic? I would not believe it if I didn't see it myself. Serviles are specifically designed to be unable to use magic. If these serviles could cast spells, that would be very odd indeed. What do you do out here? Tinker. I am a tinker. My mother and her father, and his, well, something, passed down secrets taught by the Shapers. Secrets of maintaining and repairing their tools. And I can, if you wish, trade with you for supplies, or even sell you access to my special Shaper artifacts. Special Shaper supplies? The Shapers left us with many artifacts. Some are useful to serviles, some kill us. I have some of the deadly sort. One good for warriors, one good for wizards, one good for creators of life. Each is 750 coins. So that's a high price. Using your superior negotiating skills, you talk them down to 500. Shaping artifact. Please leave a minute. So I can unlock the door. The right door leads to your prize. Oh ho ho! Another canister. With great fact. What do you do here? Can I sell stuff to you? Yes. Go and sell that. I like the spore batons. No, I only have 3. They were worth 28. Static band for energy resistance. Ivory band for poison and acid resistance. Actually, I should probably be using the Griddle Strength, since I'm using the Blue Boys. Done that. Trade with you. Do you have... no. See you. I am a gentle taker, he says. Alright, yes, we continue off to the east to meet up with the Rogue Sholai. I'm ready to leave. Refugee cave. Oh, could've gone up. Oh, whatever. Don't want to kill the outsider rebels, though. Battle Alpha, level 10. Let's get protection up. Good armor, so let's focus on range. Frost breath. Yeah. Damn. 25% down from one attack. Battle Alphas are nothing to sneeze at. Do I dare use the blast crystal? Yeah, both of them. Still tough enough to get in. Got hidden. There we go. Yep, there's another one. Ice crystal too. There we go. Yeah, I should take one down in a single... Oh boy. Let's deal with more ambulatory stuff first. Shit. Hi. More blessing. Don't need the breath. Ow. Hey. This is getting me closer and closer to another level. And loot. Feather. I don't think I have any particular note. Handling battle alphas pretty okay. Let's follow the main path for a little bit. Wait. Something there. Okay, armor related things. Yes, please. I do rather enjoy having stuff to sell. Oh, nice. 2 attacks off. F, unfortunately. That does not do well. And yeah, definitely want the intelligence band here because, well, my guys are optimized for melee. Melee is not that great to do with battle alphas. Because of their armor. Some meat. Coin, living tool, speed pod, assist pod, carrying spores. What the hell? I'm about to take a heavy hit. Oh, good. Oh no, my minions took it for me. Thank you. Whoa. Let's see. Bart Essence Mastery would be nice. I would like more essence to work with. What is with all these turrets? Let's get protection going. Swoop in there. Swoop in there. You swoop in there. You're not going to be able to do a whole lot. Swoop in there. There. Whew. That was a close one. 7. Oh. And then we can get in there, eliminate that one. Okay, that protection is God's work. Swoop. Of course you can't swoop. Why would you be able to swoop? Ah! There's the Sholai. Like the rest of the place before doing anything else. Oh look, mines. That's nice. You have discovered a small outpost full of humans. Not from your lands, not Shapers are common. They are the invaders, the ones who stranded you on Susia. They see you and draw their weapons, but they don't approach. One of them shouts something in their tongue you don't understand. Then one of them sheathes his blade. He points at the other people and says, Shulai, peace. Then he holds out open hands. Others shout news of your arrival through the tunnels. The hostile turrets turn their barrels away from you. Apparently these Sholai are willing to let you enter peacefully. Considering their kind invaded your lands and killed your ship, you aren't sure how friendly you feel. Your skin starts to glow slightly. A strange rage grows within you, making your muscles twitch and your skin burn. You concentrate and get these alien feelings under control. The Sholai don't realize anything odd has happened. I am servile. Am fishing. I flea takers. Narsu, the servile, has thrown his lot in with a small group of Sholai outsiders. He bows to you. I am Narsu. Hello, Shaper. He is young, free of scars or tattoos. He is neither obedient nor craven. What are you doing here, servile? Shaper, I was a taker of Kazg, almost. I believed that well, I will not bore you with my little thoughts. Then Norl came, and she started dealing with Trashkov and the Sholai, and I thought, oh, it was mad, so I fled, and I came here. Can you teach me any Sholai language? I know too little. I cannot help. Tell me of Norl. She is a strong leader of the Takers. So strong, she will lead all serviles to death. What do you think of the Takers? They want to kill us. They might even have sent you to kill us. Any Takers who come here, we kill. Otherwise, they will use tricks to kill us all. The Takers are deadly to the Shapers, to the serviles, to all who renounce them. Tell me about these outsiders. The Sholai are strange. Some are just explorers. They don't mean harm. Masha is a leader here. She is to the north. Deal with her. She is wise, and she has things to say that you should hear. If you decide to help her, come back to me. If you are with us, I can tell you things which could help you. Other questions that I cannot ask. I guess let's go talk with that Masha. That's Silioni. Sholai warrior. This outsider doesn't speak any of your tongue, but if he did, he wouldn't want to talk to you. He's terrified. He points to a nearby campfire and says, Masha. Masha. Maybe it's her name. I will speak. Please deal with me. Be one of the outsider humans. A middle-aged woman, she stands tall and proud. Her facial features are clearly human, but strange and alien. She is but a person, trapped here like you. You can't help but feel anger and disgust. This is an invader, after all, and lands barred by the Shapers. There is only one punishment for that crime, swift death. You manage to crush your instinct to lash out at her for the moment. She holds out her hands in a gesture of peace. She speaks crudely using your own language. Shaper, I am Masha of the Sholai. We are strangers from far away, stranded in your land. We wish to deal with you. Who are the Sholai? We are people from land far away. She points west. Icy land, harsh, across sea. We are great explorers. We came here. That makes sense. No Shaper has ever crossed the Western Sea. Some consider it to be impassable. This is obviously incorrect. The Sholai had probably never even heard of the Shapers before they landed here. This does not, of course, change the fact that the law dictates that all outsiders on Barred Land must be killed. I welcome you, Sholai. I hope we can be at peace. I hope, too. You are good and mercy. Not all hate you. Not all invade and attack. We deal with you. Hope for peace and escape. Ask me, and I will tell you more freely. Who are you, and why are you on Susia Island? Masha smiles, relieved that you are willing to listen. This is a core of deal, being much I tell you. I tell you our story. You ready? Tell me your story. Yes, we were explorers to cross Great Sea, 3 large ships. One sinks on way, many lost. Hunger. Water and wind eat sails. No food? Then miracle. We see island here. We land. One more boat lost, bottom ripped out on harsh rocks. Only one boat left, not enough for us. We trapped on the Susia Isle. Our leader told Captain, go to explore. Leader is Trashkov. What happened to the 3rd boat? You burn it. When it attacks you, we not attack. Dumb to attack you. Fools. We would never do that. Tell me more about Trashkov. What did he find? He found old, deep tunnels. She points to the northeast. Mad Trashkov explorer finds secrets of you. You look for shelter, you find madness. You find books and labs and your secrets. He has all come ashore. Tell us to hide in tunnels. We look for food and settle to repair. We study your secrets. Learns your talk. Learns how to use canisters. He gains your power and shares it with those he trusts most. And then he gets plans. Trashkov has used the canisters. Trashkov takes over your power. He does many mighty things. Trashkov is not a Shaper. He is common. For him to use Shaper powers is utterly forbidden. What are his plans? You find out you have something. Call it Geneforge. Amazing power thing. You want to use it, can't. It not ready. It need full Shaper for some reason. So he get a Shaper. Not you, though. He get another Shaper first. He send out ship, still Goesh is old Shaper. He come and learned of Geneforge, but then he flees. Trashkov anger. Gosh still on island. We don't know what he doing. He here. Trashkov want power. He give command to get you. Then we know we must flee. Anfisa, Trashkov assistant, make plan. We take. Okay, seem to be coming back. Please. Hold. Internet. Don't crap out again. See, there are other humans on the southeast docks. Yes, we saw, but not good. Don't know who are. Came after us, still there, maybe? They have small boat, had to flee. It's too small for us. What are your goals? Trashkov is mad. He plays with awful balance. Angers your people, attacks them. Sholai mission is to meet people and make peace. Trashkov is true rogue. Raising hate in your people, hurting the Sholai. Trashkov must be dead. Then we will try to meet with your people in peace. That is the goal we have. I can help out with the chest. That is what we wish for and hope. That is dealing we want. Go southeast, find Body and Anfisa. Hope to find her key. In return, we share with you. We hope you angry by Trashkov as we are. We find a common cause. What should I know about the docks? Had been secured. Traps, monsters. Any humans there? Don't know them. Maybe they make defenses. Watch for them. They might be friend. Maybe? Speak my language. Can you teach me some of yours to me? Glad to. First, we need help. Fair trade. Straight across? Straight across. First, I tell you our story, then you help us. Then I teach. Something else I want to know. I was looking for a boat. Where can I find one? First, please tell me. Let me tell the story. Okay. You know this island is forbidden to you. The penalty for being here is death. She looks at the ground. We know this now. Our choice was landing here or death. We were ignorant of rules. We hope you choose justice over law. Bunch of stuff that's not mine. Open the chest. Chest is locked. Inspect the. Find that it looks very weak and rusty. It has several small runes on it. Magically sealed. Beyond magical and mechanic skills. Crystal box. And that one is hers. Cloak. Too complicated to be picked. Cool. I'm fishing. See, I've been speaking with Masha. She wants me to recover a key. I'm glad you were helping. There are two ways the docks where Anfisa fell. One involves much combat. One is blocked by many traps. The way involves combat. Leave these caves to the south and go south from there. There's a large ruin there full of rogues. They're cunning. When alone, they will stay far from you, but when in packs, they will charge. Keep your blade handy. What way has traps? Don't leave these tunnels. Explore them to the east. There are tunnels that lead through to the docks, but there are many traps there. Some old, some new. Eventually, the tunnels lead to the docks. What awaits me at the docks? Not sure. The Sholai say they saw humans there, which is strange. Those humans make rogues and traps, and I don't know who they are, or if they're even real. Alright. Killed some turrets out of my way in, but not all of them. Kevin Williams. This outsider doesn't speak any of your tongue. He's slightly more friendly than the other Sholai. He points at his chest and says with a smile, Kevin Williams. Then he points at her. Okay. Silione. You meet one of the Sholai wizards. Several heavy pouches hang from his belt. Sacks of goods are at his feet. He looks very nervous as he expects you to attack him at any point. He points to himself and says, Silione. Then he backs away a step. Do you speak any of my tongue? Looks at you blankly. I guess not. Blankets and stuff. Masha, they say. More stuff that's not mine. And I got a guy watching it all. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. Next time, we make our way to the docks. I'm going to even remember how to get there.